first thing you'll need to know is how to perform a tennis serve. To perform a legal tennis serve, the first thing you have to do is throw the ball in the air. This is called a ball toss. To do this properly, you need to throw the ball at least 1 meter in front of your head and about a foot in front of it. Then, just after you throw the ball up, swing back your racket so it's almost scratching your upper back. Then, follow through and come into contact with the ball with your racket. When playing a serve, you're going to want to use tactics to win the point. There are 5 main types of serves in tennis. These are a wide serve, a line serve, a short serve, a deep serve, and a body serve. A line serve is where you serve the ball so it bounces near or on the centre line. You would use this if someone was standing quite wide. This means that they have to run further to return the ball and also free space for you to hit the ball into. A wide serve is where you hit the ball close or on the inner tram lines. You would use a wide serve if someone was standing close to the centre line. This means they would have to run further and the return would be a lot weaker. A short serve is where you hit the ball close to the net. You would play this if the opponent is standing towards the back of the court. This means it would be harder for them to get to the ball, which would result in them hitting the ball high, which could lead to you doing a smash. A deep serve is where you hit the ball close to the service line. You use this if the opponent is too far forward, so they react by hitting the ball harder. This could lead to the ball going out. Ow! A body serve is where you hit the ball so it is directed at your opponent. This is so they will struggle to hit the ball as it is directed straight at them and they won't be able to perform a swing with their arms.
The next crucial thing you need to know to win a tennis game is a forehand and backhand. Here are some demonstrations without a ball. For the forehand shot, first calculate where the ball is going to bounce. Then turn sideways on so the ball will go in front of you. After it bounces, swing back so your racket should be 1 to 2 feet behind you. Then follow through to come into contact with the ball at waist height. Then carry on following through until your hand is just above your shoulder. Here is a famous tennis player called Andy Murray, who is playing a forehand shot. The most common type of spin is topspin. This is used for a forehand and backhand shots. Topspin is where you generate spin on the ball, so when it bounces on the opponent's side, it bounces more towards the opponent, making it harder for them to hit the ball. To generate topspin, start the racket low and come into contact like you would normally at waist height, but then brush the ball so it touches the ball with your racket low to high, then follow through and finish the shot. For a backhand shot, you can either choose to play a one-handed or two-handed backhand shot. The two-handed will give you extra support, whereas the one-handed grip will give you more flexibility. First, swing back your racket so it is 1 to 2 feet behind you. Then, follow through to come into contact with the ball at waist height. Remember, you need to be sideways on again, but turn the opposite way to a forehand. So, you would turn right 90 degrees for a forehand and left 90 degrees for a backhand if you are right-handed.
Here is a famous tennis player, Roger Federer, playing a backhand shot.
A backhand slice is used to put spin on the ball, so when it bounces about half the height of what it normally would be. This is used to slow down a rally.
The next shot is a smash shot. This is used to win the point. You would use this shot if the opponent hits the ball high in the air and it bounces near to the net. There are 2 different types of smashes. There is a no bounce smash and a bounce smash. If you cannot make it to the net in time, let the ball bounce, then play the bounce smash shot. But if you can, play the no bounce smash. The smash shot uses the same shot technique as the serve. Another shot is a drop shot. A drop shot is where you place the ball right near the net on the opponent's side. This means that they have to run to the net before the ball bounces a second time. This also provides space at the back of the court for you to hit the ball into. The best ways to return a drop shot are if they are on one side of the court to do a wide drop shot for them on the opposite side where they are standing. Another way is, if they are standing close to the net, do a lob shot, which is where you hit the ball just out of reach so it bounces in the court and they should not be able to return it. The final way is to hit the ball back at them, performing a body shot. This is so they do not have enough time to react and hit the ball back. Here is Roger Federer playing a drop shot against Andy Murray. The final thing you'll need to know about tennis is a volley. Here is Andy Murray practicing his volley shots. A volley shot is where the ball is hit over the net in a short punch action. Volleys are commonly used for when the ball is high and you don't have enough time to let it bounce. In a volley, hardly any power is needed, as all the power comes from your opponent's shot beforehand.